Hi guys, I'm back, and as you can see I have a record here. So today I'm going to do a record spin with a spin on it. You can see the colors I've got here. I'll run through the colors real quick before I explain everything. This blue is the Artist Loft Phthalo Blue. This green right here is Artist Loft Phthalo Green, two of my absolute favorite colors. If you've never used Phthalo Green or Phthalo Blue, you have to use them. This blue right here is Admiral Blue from Apple Barrel. And yes, I do mix different brands of paints together, and I don't ever have a problem with the Apple Barrel and the Artist Loft paint cracking together. They seem to dry at about the same amount of time. So if you're worried about mixing different brands of paints, maybe some brands of paints you can't mix with other ones, but I don't seem to ever have a problem with that. Apple Barrel Key West, this one right here. Then we've got the Cloudless Apple Barrel. That limey green is Lime Tree from Apple Barrel. And the turquoise from Apple Barrel. And then of course the white is the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic. Now let me make sure that we're in focus again. Looks like it, okay. Because I did a video a few days ago. Y'all will never see it because I've already erased it. Because, oh, I was so upset. It was such a cool pour, but the whole video was totally fuzzy. So it would not have done any good to post that video. It was very sad. But I'm going to do another one like that pour later on, and I'll show you that painting first, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm headed in the direction of as far as with that painting. Anyway, we've got the record here. I've got some silicone in my jar. I spray the CRC silicone into this little glass jar, and then I just drip it out with a little used popsicle stick from the summertime. It has a joke on it. What did the tailor say about her job? It's so-so. Okay. Those are jokes are really meant for the kids. Sometimes they're kind of cute on there, but that one wasn't so much so. So, that's funny. So-so. Anyway. Okay, I'm done laughing at myself. I've got a big cup of white here. The white has no silicone in it. So anyway, what I was saying about the silicone, I got off track there. I spray it into the jar outside, and the CRC silicone, it has silicone and acetate in it. So I spray it outside, spray it outside so that some of the acetone can sort of evaporate and leave just the silicone, and it seems to work pretty well that way. It works better than just spraying it into the actual paints for some reason. So that's why you see me with the jar. I'm only going to put it in a few of these today. I just got a new can of the silicone, so when I start with the beginning of the can, I don't need as much silicone as towards the end of the can. So we're going to put it in the turquoise. We'll put it in phthalo green, whatever that one was, Key West I think. And maybe in that blue, the Admiral Blue. One drop, I accidentally put 2 drops in there. No silicone in the white. Alright, so I'm going to take these off of there real quick and show you my nifty little spinner for those of you who have not seen my video from a long while back. This is just a record. I put a piece of tape over the center hole there, and then gessoed over the label, because sometimes the red in the labels can bleed through your paint. So always gesso over it. Let it dry. It's good to at least let it dry for a day or so. So that's my record. And this right here, that's the record cover. I just cut it out so I can put it down over this, which is one of those felt furniture moving pads. And it's sticky on the bottom side and fuzzy on this side. So I just do this to keep my canvases or records raised up from my spinner table, which is, it's actually like real stone. It's made out of malachite from the kitchen collection. And I try and keep all the paint off of it because it's so pretty. I don't want to ruin it. So that's why I put this on there. I've gotten some paint on there I need to get off. But this fits right down over top of it and keeps the stone kind of protected from any, paint. That way I don't have to clean it off too much. And then I've got my record here. I'm going to put some tape on the back side really quick. And that's how my record hopefully will stay stuck and not go flying off in one direction or the other. Just kind of mash it down real good so it stays. And as you can see, normally I wouldn't do this because normally when I'm doing a spin, I just put my hand down on it and spin it. But what I'm doing today is I'm going to cover the whole record in white paint first. Wet white paint. So I've tried to spin it before where I stuck my finger down through the paint and spin it, and that does not work very well. So I've taped some popsicle sticks to the bottom, and make sure it's not going to hit this. And that way I can spin it without having to touch the wet canvas, so to speak. And it actually looks like it's pretty centered. You kind of, for some of these spins, it really won't matter if it's all that centered, but you really want to try and get it centered as best as possible. So I'm going to cover the canvas in white paint. First I'm going to go through and mix up my silicone. And as I usually do, I have forgotten, I don't think I put it in this green, so I'm not going to worry about that one. I think I put it in this blue. So I'm going to put that in the blue. I'm going to stir the blue up there. And the cloudless, not sure if I put it in there, but we're going to stir it up anyway. And I'm pretty sure I put it in here. Sometimes you can smell the silicone if you put it in your paints. Or you can see it sort of glistening on the top of your paint. Pretty sure I put it in the phthalo blue. And I can see it sitting on top of the turquoise. See, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can kind of see that it's just sort of sitting on top there. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do while I'm stirring up the last one. I am going to cover the record in white paint, and then I'm going to do a mini flip cup in the center of the record. And then pull it up, spin the record, and then in the meantime I'm going to have another cup on the side here. So while it's spinning, I'm going to put a ribbon through it. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my paint on, pour the white paint on. It's kind of thick, but I kind of want it to be kind of thick. Okay. I might try and spin this and see if I can't get the white to sort of go everywhere without me having to spread it. Make sure it's not going to hit anything. Nope, it's not. There we go. That works pretty well. I'm kind of afraid to put my finger under it though. Okay, it's kind of going off in different directions here, so let's see if we can, maybe we can spread it to the edges there and then spin it again to kind of flatten out. Ooh, don't want the air bubbles in there. This is white, like I said, this white paint is really a little thick. I'm hoping it's really going to spread out a little better once I start spinning it again. Hopefully it'll thin out enough where it won't crack when it dries. It's kind of like we're icing a cake here. It's kind of how thick this white feels. A little too thick, but hopefully spinning it will kind of smooth it out. I want the edges wet. so the white paint will go over the edges once it starts spinning. I've sat and watched videos sometimes where where the artist is like trying to cover their canvas, and they take like 20 minutes in their video just to cover the canvas in white paint. So yeah, if you're one of the people that does that, you have more patience than I do, I'll tell you what. Okay. There's a few little air bubbles in it, but the torch will take care of those. Okay, that's really thick. Let's move that white out of the way. I'm going to spin that and see if we can't smooth it out a little bit. There we go. So now the white's going off. I should put some like art paper underneath it to catch the spins. I just don't want to catch that stick. I don't want to yank it off of there. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's pretty thinned out. It'll do a little more once I put the paint on there. I'm going to do both the flip cup and the sort of ribbon at the same time, so that because the silicone is going to float to the top pretty quickly. I can already see the silicone floating to the top in the phthalo green. So I'm just going to mix that again real quick. And I'm going to hold my two little cups there so y'all can see what I'm doing here. And I don't think I'm going to do these in the same order. Put green in that one already? I did. I don't want to put too much of that green because that green loves to take over everything. More phthalo green. I love that phthalo green. It's so beautiful. Oh. No more turquoise. Let's see. We'll do a hint more lime green on the top there. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot because I don't want this flip cup to cover the whole record. Look at the spots. Oh, let's do some more phthalo blue in that one. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? We've got phthalo blue, turquoise, lime green. Do a hint of that. Probably need a little more in that cup. And then in the ribbon cup, I'm going to just stir it a little bit. Flip cup should be fine. So I'm just going to take, this is my ribbon cup. It's looking pretty on that stick already. Wow, pretty. Move all these off to the side so I don't catch them when I spin. Put my little ribbon cup over there. My flip cup, we're going to go ahead and flip. You know what? I'm going to make sure you're in focus because I just want to make sure. Actually, I probably better flip this first so I can see. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, it looks like you're in focus. Okay. I tried doing a spin one time on a canvas where the cup was still there and I was going to pick it up as it was spinning, but that didn't work. The cup went flying off onto the floor. There was paint all over the carpet, all over the kitchen table, all over the kitchen floor. It was all over the kitchen chair. It was everywhere. Okay. That's that for that one. Ooh, look at the cup. Now, I'm going to get my little cup here ready for my ribbon. I have a feeling that's too much paint. Oh yeah, that's definitely too much paint. It's not even centered. But the center looks kind of cool. I don't even know if it needs a ribbon through there now because it's see there's more white going off. You see a hint of color every so often. Okay, yeah, it needs the ribbon. Oh, that looks cool though. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I don't even want to do the ribbon now, because that looks pretty cool. But it's so off-center that it needs something else. So, and this was an experiment I set off to do, so there we go. That's it. Oh, that is it. I'm done with that. I'm not going to touch that. That's, yeah. It's not often I'm impressed by myself, but that's cool. Okay. Ah, caught that stick right in between my fingers right there. That hurt. Oh, that looks so neat. And that ribbon, it went, I didn't want it to like, because if you hold the ribbon there, like in the center, it will slowly spread out, and it was going to take over everything. But that looks too cool. Okay. Alright. I should like stop patting myself on the back long enough to torch this baby, huh? Definitely gonna have to do this again. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. And my lime green did not take over everything like it always does. I wanted ocean colors today, and that's what I got. Okay. That is neat. I'm totally psyched about that one. That's gonna make a cool clock. I'm gonna pour resin over that when it dries. I'll wait till springtime. Pour resin over it, and then put the clockwork in it. I don't know if I'm gonna put any kind of numbers on it or not. Man, let me get you down so you can see those cells through there, because those are cool.
I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here we are. See if I can get you in close to these little cells right there. Oh, look at those. Aren't they pretty? They're all like sandwiched and loving on each other. Oh, they're so cute. And look, there's right there in the center, there's a jellyfish without its tentacles. And this was supposed to be an ocean-themed pour. I didn't think I told y'all that, but and I didn't like that solid, the very center of that solid turquoise right there. Kind of bothers me a little bit, but part of that's going to be hidden by the clockwork, so I'm not going to worry about it. Normally I would fuss with it, but I'm not going to this time. And there's the outside. Look at those cells over there from the ribbon. Oh, so awesome. And I love the way it sort of, you know, triangulates out. That ribbon just turned out super cool. I don't usually have that good of luck with ribbons, but okay. So this is where I'm going to leave you, because that's just the cool shot right there. There's your pretty for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. We're definitely going to do another one of these, because that was fun and actually turned out pretty cool. So wherever you are on the planet, I hope you have an awesome afternoon, day, evening, or night. Thank you to all my subscribers, everyone who comments, everyone who watches, all my viewers, all my subscribers. And thank you to everyone who has influenced me in any way whatsoever. You know, we're all about sharing, so I hope, you know, I give somebody else a neat idea to try out once in a while. And really, I just hope y'all have fun watching and y'all can learn just a little bit from me. So, I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.